My back hurts. Goddamn. Are you sure this is a Twitch live stream? I think so. I believe so. Well, why? Are you sure it's not? What if I went today with no glasses? I feel like I hardly ever do that. Is it weird I wear I feel like it's weird that I wear sunglasses live. Would anybody say anything if I just didn't wear glasses today? Probably not. I don't really feel like making everything darker. Well, then I guess I could keep wearing... No, because the glare gets annoying in camera. So I'm doing no glasses today. Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Somebody insulted my glasses on YouTube, so I gotta see how it feels without them. Without these bad boys. Also, about these glasses, my friend has a fat ass head and bent this one. So that wouldn't even fit well on my head. Those ones wouldn't. Good thing those weren't my preferred pair, but what are you screaming about? Is my face that scary? Is my face that scary? Maybe. I finally have Ken. I'm never gonna get over that. It took me so fucking long to get Ken. You not having glasses? I mean, I know it's weird, but it's nothing too crazy, right? I think well, I didn't have a face cam at the time. I used to stream Battle Cats with no glasses on. But of course I had no face cam. So you wouldn't have known that. Then I could also wear these. But I just don't want to wear these because the glare I feel like would be weird. Like I like wearing glasses now. Not because I have to, just because I can. Just want to overreact? Yeah. Well, you failed. You didn't react enough. I think screaming full caps is fully a valid reaction to me not wearing glasses. Or at least the sunglasses. You can see my eyes, kind of, because the glare, but you can see my eyes. Floopa, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of people, bro. I'm looking through your past chat messages. So, it hasn't even been that long. It's been like a month. Oh, well, has it been a month? Yeah. 2 months ago? It was a month and a half. Because it was June 3rd. Excuse me. Fuck. Listen, I'm bad with names. I'm bad with faces, too. I'm bad with everything. I'm bad at a lot of things. Finally got Octopus today, so I was with you in the boat of I need this unit. Yeah. Funny how I get Ken and then I just fuck up her timing a lot. What if I just keep cycling through glasses this entire stream? You'll never know. You'll never be able to get used to any one pair. Or, yeah. How's the game doing? I deleted it since May. It's the same old.
Robert.
It's the same old thing. Robert. Man, I really don't feel like wearing my sunglasses today. Is that alright? Is it alright that I don't feel like wearing my sunglasses today? This is like the first time I've ever felt like this. Like, I put them on, I was like, I'm not feeling it. But I do want to wear these ones. Fine with me, don't know about the other guy. I don't think people actually care. It's just glasses. It don't matter that much. It's not even part of my brand. My profile picture doesn't have anything to do with glasses. Glasses make you look aura. I look aura. Thank you. Best compliment I've ever gotten. Bro, probably tomorrow. You know how those glasses are like Gojo glasses or whatever? So it made me think of this. Tomorrow, I am reading the final volume of JJK. Holy self-greeting? What? What is that even? Self-greeting? Hey, me? Like, I should have done it at the camera because, well, yeah, because I'd actually be waving at myself because I'd be able to see myself. Chat, should I use the discounted 11 roll? Probably not, right? Because there is another discount today. I am Aura. I was simply reading what you said. I am simply reading chat. You could say you were going to burn a house on fire and I'd read it out loud and then you could pull this logic where it's like, you're going to burn a house on fire? And I'm like, no, that's not what I said at all. Is it okay that I needed both Fast Legends to beat the Hanya stage? What is the restriction? Because I don't know what the restriction is. I'm gonna need an actual lineup for this. But what if I don't? Maybe not. Hello, not very. Hello, what? King. Hotch King. The hell is a Hotch? Hey, Chad, I got a bug bite on my hand. Look at that shit. It's weird. Almost special Uber and Legend? Cool. I mean, that's fun. Floops, what are you saying? Can I ask you something? What is it? You can ask me, no guarantee I'll answer. But I'll try, if I can. Damn, I really do not have a lot of anti-alco, do I? I have a little bit. Gonna swap out a couple Ubers, I guess. How do I get a rare unit and plus To level 30? Oh, you have to get a certain user rank. Once you get to a certain user rank, you can start upgrading things more. What am I doing? Oh. I saw iShowSpeed getting a child. What? Honestly, I think Twitch needs to up the age restriction for chatters. Either that or education system is failing everybody. And I'm not saying that because of bad language, or bad grammar. I'm saying that because who the fuck gives a shit about iShowSpeed right now? Because I don't think iShowSpeed, I don't feel like he's a kid streamer, is he? Always try to level everything. I have to get my user rank up. I feel like that shouldn't be your first priority. I feel like you should level up what's good. Holy shit. I forget that those red dogs don't give jack shit for money. Did Iz die? Well, shit. Live. You must live. Oh no, Iz is right there. Oh, there's a warp. That makes sense. I'm so... Okay. How can we do level 50 Bahamut? You have to beat Uncanny Legends. What should the age restriction be? I don't know. I feel like 13 is just young. Because, like, on Twitch, there are some interesting streams. And the fact that it's just a universal thing where, oh, you only have to be 13. Like, I feel like... it's a little odd to me. Hello, Kiki. Because it's just chatting. I feel like you can still watch Twitch streams as 13, right? Or, because, like, I feel like if you want to do children's streams, you should do it on YouTube. But in terms of Twitch streams, I feel like you shouldn't be able to chat at just 13. Because there are some interesting shit. There's some interesting shit on Twitch. I heard 13. No, that's what I'm saying. 13 is what the restriction is now. If you are 13 years old, you can chat on Twitch. And that's fine, I guess. I just feel like it's a little young considering some of the streamers on Twitch. And I don't think Twitch really has like a 18 plus mode, you know? Because let's be real, bathtub streams, those aren't for everybody. Those used to be a thing. I don't know if it's as much of a problem now as it once was, but those used to be a thing. I don't know if Jiangxi's doing a whole lot here. You know that finishing Aqua Realms gives you a golden fruit? Yes. I am 14. What do you think about me having Twitch? I just watch you and watch some Minecraft streamers. Watching is fine. To me, watching is fine. And I have nothing against you. I'm just saying Twitch as a whole. Because Twitch streamers can say some shit, you know? Because Twitch doesn't actually have a whole lot of... it doesn't have that much... what is it? I can't think of the word. It doesn't monitor you that deeply. I could probably say the N-word and be fine, but that would be a bad example to susceptible people such as 13-year-olds. And so, like, I'm fine with being able to watch, I guess. Well, that wouldn't really make it better. I don't know. I struggle with people that are barely teenagers having the internet at all. That's actually a better way of putting this. I struggle with the idea that people at just the age of 13 can have full access to the internet. Can you get the last mag or last ranger? I have no idea. I'll try, I guess. He's ranking 750 from day 4 of playing. Is it good? It's a single player game. Doesn't matter how quick you do it or whatever. Just as long as you have fun. Eventually, you'll get the ability to level them up to level 30, though. So, don't rush it. Rushing this game is the last thing you want to do. Considering how long the game has been a thing, there's a lot of time expected to be taken to play it. Do you want me to tell you how to get it? I'll work on it later. Because I'm kind of just playing the new stages that are on right now. Oh, I finally learned how to zoom in and out on this fuck-ass emulator. Trying a little more to progress in Battle Cats? What do you mean by trying a little more? Like just playing daily? Just logging in? Or do you mean like you're actually like grinding? Because this is, let me tell you something. This game has a lot of grinding. Do you hold a button, drag your mouse? I hold one of my other mouse buttons. It's like, if I had a normal mouse, I would have no idea how to do it. But I have a mouse button right here. I have a third and fourth mouse button, and I have to hold that, and then either left or right click. Because left and right click both do the same thing on here. Grinding a bit? I mean, for that kind of content where you say some stuff not really that suitable for teens under 18, I would rather you tell people when they first chat about the things they'll say. I don't think it will do jack shit, but in my opinion, isn't that big anyways. Well, the problem is that kids that young don't actually care. Like, any 13-year-old that is, you know, just getting on the internet, right? And I don't, like I said, I didn't even just mean on Twitch. It's like on Reddit and stuff. And you can lie about your age on making accounts and stuff. So it's like, you don't. If there's a smart enough kid, right? They can have full access to anything. And I think 15. I think 15 is a good age to actually have access to the internet. Because you're not a tiny little runt. As somebody that has had full access to the internet at 13, thank God I didn't have a clue what all was on it at the time. But in this day and age, I think kids know more than I did when I was younger. Because 5 years ago, I don't even think I knew what sex was. I don't think I even knew what sex was and didn't even have the curiosity to find out. But kids nowadays, I don't know. Floopa. How about you tell me, Floopa, what's it like being a teenager nowadays? Sex is just kissing, by the way. Just a heads up. Destroyed Cappy Kawano with Dasli. Huge. Managed to brute force with these Anagimos things. Oh, yeah. Is my goat live? Am I live? I guess I am. We went from Battlecast to sex? Yeah. But let's be real. That's probably the darkest side of the internet. Like, there's politics, there's all sorts of stuff on the internet. But I think probably the worst and least maintained side of the internet is that. And to be fair, I didn't go from talking about Battlecast to that. I was talking about the internet for a hot minute now. This is not a new conversation. I only heard about sex in school. I didn't even have a sex ed. I didn't have a sex ed. My school didn't do it. I never learned. I think that's something you learn about in, like, 5th grade. Would you ban 13-year-old? Would you ban 13-year-old? No. Because they're fine. I won't ban them. All that does is stop them from chatting. I'm still gonna say cuss words. I'm not gonna, you know. I feel like somebody can tune into the stream for 2 seconds, right, and figure out I talk about mature concepts. If they want to leave, that's on them. If they don't want to leave, that's still on them. Learn it at 7th grade? Yeah, I never had anything with that. Blue, are you going into high school this year? Well, I guess that's only like an American thing. Are you going into whatever your secondary school is? No kid friendly? I never claimed to be kid friendly. Not on YouTube, not on Twitch. And I feel like, yeah, the internet is a dangerous place. I feel like I will say it was a science lesson. Your science, okay, so anatomy. You're being taught anatomy. So what is, so the reproductive system, you learned about that? Is that what you learned about? I'm gonna go to middle school finally. What? Me don't like, if you're not in middle school yet, then I should probably ban you because Twitch only allows 13 years and up. I hope you're joking. Most people aren't kid friendly, I would say. Most people aren't, especially on Twitch. Because on YouTube you can edit and blurb and blur, you can blur, you can censor, you can do all that stuff. So if you want, and I mean even YouTube streamers are probably more kid friendly. If you want a kid friendly stream, go to fucking YouTube. This is not that place. I'm 15. 15 is not middle school. That, whatever country you're in, that is not the same as mine. Middle for me is 6 to 8, but I think that kind of depends on the state as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this stage, by the way. Oh, well, I guess there are ways to do it with the dudes, whatever they are. I am 8th grade now. Damn, not even high school yet. That's so weird. Me in middle school in 8th grade, I think I was barely starting to cuss. I think I was barely starting to cuss when I was in 8th grade. Like, I was still new to it, and I still, like, struggled to get it out. But it was, like, funny. Like, there was a while where my friends were, like, every time I cussed, my friends were, like, shocked. And, like, they start... And, like, it was just funny because, like, it was weird, you know? Because it wasn't normal for me to cuss at the time. I don't cuss? Good. Matt Shea is a kid-friendly YouTube streamer? Good. Go to him. Honestly, I would love to just push people under the age of like 16 away from my content. Because I like talking about mature shit. I like it because I don't like having to feel restricted about my words. Hello, Halucha. Welcome to probably one of the weirder conversations I've ever had. AKA, sorry, I don't want to talk to kids. I'm not gonna be the next Minecraft streamer. Battlecats is so unfriendly for kids. Sexy legs cat. I mean, sexy is just an adjective. All it is legs. It's not like it actually shows anything. I'm from the EU. Cool. Oh, wait, so... They don't call it middle school in EU, right? They call it, like, secondary. It's, like, primary and secondary, right? And then tertiary would be, like, university. Or work. Well, no, that might be a British-only thing, because EU is Europe as a whole. But it is primary and secondary, right? Gian is, though. Thania is an addition. I mean, tits and ass are just about, or like you see those, go to a beach and are you really going to call that, you know, inappropriate for kids? I would say bondage is way worse. Yeah. You know, that is a good point, Halucha. On this topic, I don't cuss because I have worked with young children for so many years. I have to watch what I say. I should watch what I say. But god damn it, I don't wanna. I could never work with children. Never. And like I would try, right? Because I don't actually cuss. I don't think I cuss that much. Like it's primarily when I'm playing games. If I'm not playing games, I'm probably not cussing. Monster gals? Or I guess it's girls mons. Girls and monsters or whatever. I'm gonna have to go now, bye. Alright, see ya. I'm a little late. You're not, it's not even been 30 minutes. Why are you calling yourself late? You're fine. I should have changed my lineup from last time. Did Slime just fucking miss? Or is Slime even alive? I can't see Slime. I don't know if Slime's even alive. I don't think I don't think Slime was alive. Hello, Razor. Is there a single person in here that's over the age of 20? Just curious. I was playing the most recent Doom DLC. I've never actually played Doom. I hear good things, though. I'm a bit over 20? Okay. Halucha, you're probably the oldest one in this chat. Pretty sure you've been on the stage for like 6 minutes. Yeah, it's taken me a hot minute. Primary school, middle school, high school, then university? I guess it depends on the country. Because I've known people from England. And I think they have primary, secondary. I don't think they call it middle or high. Oh, you're immune to knockback? Son of a bitch. I'm mistiming my slimes. I'm struggling on the last Grateful Gathering stage. That one is pretty tough from what I remember. Hello, Kurt. I'm like learning how to play Dante all over again. I don't know what that means. High school D&D is the most kid-friendly? Oh, yeah. But to be fair, even kid-friendly anime, like Naruto and One Piece, they do still have their moments. So, like, whenever people say something's not kid-friendly, I feel like the definition has changed over the years. Like, as long as... I mean, they're literally naked women, so I guess that's not kid-appropriate at all. But for some reason, it can still be a kid's anime. Like, it's weird. I don't understand what classifies as kid-appropriate. So I can't really say anything. Is it worth it spending on the Superfest for 750? No. No, it is not. That's not the last stage? Oh my god. Okay, I'm not doing that one. How do I get you up to round 3? Oh, so I need to... No, really? Checking in-game info for how to unlock this unit? Bro, what? What do you mean in-game info? How? In-game info? What does that mean? I guess in here? I've done this earlier before as well, is the thing. Which one is hat? Which one is hat? Is this hat? I don't know. Hold up. Helmet? All the 13th anniversary special missions? Oh my god, so I gotta do these? Fuck off. Hat is blue, helmet is yellow. Huh? What are you yapping? High school literally uses moments that a girl that Ecchi? I'm gonna be so honest, I don't even know what the fuck ecchi means. You also don't copy and paste your messages, please. I'll get to them eventually. Or if I miss them, sorry, that's on me. But don't just copy and paste. Just, you know, snap in front of my face and be like, hey, you missed this. You missed a spot, you know? I don't even know what ecchi means. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know what that means. My bad, you're good. But yes, I am aware that high school D&D has moments like that. But anime never really claims to be... Certain anime don't necessarily claim to be kid-friendly. Because, like, it's not just, oh, if an anime is 18+, it's got a different name. No. I think there are some anime that are just more mature. Well, actually, they have age ratings. If they have certain things, it'll say 14+. So they'll say 14+, and then I think some are 16+. I don't remember which one Jujutsu Kaisen is, but thanks to Gore, maybe 16? Ecchi is fan service anime, but too light to be classed as hentai. Okay, I can see it. I thought a 7-year-old kid that he was talking about porn. Like, talking about watching it, or talking about, like, just, like, making a joke about it or something? Because people can know about something without ever having actually seen it. He watches it? Now that is fucking wild. 7? This is exactly what I meant about the whole internet thing. Like, honestly, I think 13 is fine, but you've barely even started puberty. I feel like 15 would be best in terms of, like, internet access. Full internet access should be put up to 15, in my opinion. But that's up to the parents, honestly. That's not up to laws or anything. That's just up to parents. Which Garu is better? I think Light Garu, because it serves as a better generalist. A generalist mid-tanker is mid-range... a generalist mid-range tanker and waiver is much more desirable than just an anti-trailist tanker. Although they are both good in my opinion, but I think Garu has zombie killer. Like Light Garu has zombie killer. So that's actually really nice. Okay, that kid just fucked in the head, Fupa. I think he's just fucked in the head. I don't think that's really... Let's get off this topic. Anime is not for kids most of the time. And kids watch it anyways. Like, yeah. But, I mean, it's alright, I guess. I just think... I don't know. I feel like parents need to watch with the kids. I think they need to be aware of what kind of access they're giving to their kids. They need to keep an eye on them. You're correct about the zombie killer? Yeah. I think his parents watch with him. Okay, let's stop. Let's stop. I'm done with that. Should I remake this series where I compare dark and light versions of the Fest? Should I revisit that? Especially since I never actually did it for Dark Lunos. Or not Dark Lunos, both the Lunos. If you want to introduce kids into anime, you got Pokemon for an easy choice. True! Pokemon is an easy choice for that. And I like One Piece, right? And I think Naruto is fine. I just completely hate that they do have mature scenes like that. But I think there is a kids version of One Piece. I don't know about Naruto, but I think that there is a kids version of One Piece that you can get them started with. Dark Lunas versus Lunas is weirdly controversial. It's basically just either you never die or you kill everything. Isn't that just the argument? Lupa, I'm timing you out. 10 minutes. Stop talking about that shit. I already told you to stop. This is another reason why I don't believe that kids should have full access to the internet, because having access to the internet allows you to speak on the internet. And speaking has consequences. Not only does it have consequences, but it's also, you gotta be aware when you say things, people see it. Demon Slayer is relatively clean, but it is kind of gory, I will say. What did Floppa say? They just kept talking about. Yeah. Somebody else can say it if you want to. I'm not gonna. That music was Dirtmouth, right? Yes, I think so. This is really good here. Who would have thought an Uberfest is good? Rude stuff, I'm guessing. Not rude, just inappropriate. Because as much as I will talk about stuff, in terms of making people feel uncomfortable, I don't like that. I don't like making people feel uncomfortable. And if I do so, please tell me. And tell me to stop talking about something if I do it. I try to limit myself to not make everybody uncomfortable. I say limit myself. I don't really talk about uncomfortable topics. If I talk about something, I try to keep it in a comfortable area. I don't go too deep. Pause. You don't make anyone feel comfortable? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop streaming then. My bad. Pokemon was my first, Naruto was my second. I think Naruto is fine. It just has its moments. For kids, at least. I like Naruto, in terms of like how much I enjoyed Naruto, I liked it enough to watch it all the way through, but it was a relatively hard watch for me. Like, I struggled watching it all. I am actually so sorry. You make no one feel uncomfortable? I thought you were just fucking with me. I thought you were making a joke. I didn't think it was a typo. You don't gotta feel bad, bruh. I didn't take it seriously. Is it bad that I got both Epic Fest Legends before getting an Epic Fest Uber? No. Because do you have any idea how many Ubers there are in the Fest banners? And how low your odds are of actually getting a specific Fest Uber? Or any Fest Uber? You're honestly more likely to get the Legend Rare, which guarantees that you get the Legend Rare. In terms of the Fests. It's not like you're going to be getting like Momoko when you're rolling Epic Fest. Bray does that stuff all the time. Uncomfortable stuff? Like what? Why the Cynthia theme? Because it's cool. Why not the Cynthia theme? I wouldn't say more likely, to be honest. I mean, it's RNG, right? Like, I wouldn't say it's either way. Like, how do I say this? It's not the least likely thing in the world to get the Legend Rares before any of the specific Ubers. The sarcasm, or at least something that feels similar? Oh, yeah. You were talking about, like, what the goofiest one said, right? Like, the sarcasm. Listen, whenever... I feel like my sarcasm... I feel like my sarcasm fools some people. And I feel so bad for the people that can't see right through my sarcasm. I feel so bad. Switch your team? What the fuck do I switch to? Octo's not gonna be good here. No anti-black I have will be good here. Honestly, I'm just going to rely on Kai and Iz. That's all I'm gonna do. Just rely on Kai and Iz. You're very good at sarcasm. Thank you. I think it's. I don't know if that's a good thing. I'll take it as a good thing. I'm stupid. Me too. Did you think I was serious when I said I would end stream? Matt actually mentioned sarcasm in the most recent video. Wow. Almost as if it's a common topic. Well, maybe it's not that common. What the hell did he talk about sarcasm for? Was he being sarcastic? In terms of YouTube videos, you kind of have to clear up sarcasm real quick because there's no correcting that. These fucking penguins have so much range for no reason. What's up, reincarnated? Fest Ubers and Superfest would make up a bit over 10% of all Ubers in Superfest, so each roll is maybe a 1% chance of a fest. Way better than Legend Rare rates. Yeah, but it's still not likely, right? Because let's say you have a 5% chance for an Uber. And with that 5%, you have about a 10% chance of it being a Superfest, like one of the Fest exclusives. So then that would be, so a 1 in 20 times a 1 in 10, that would be about a 1 in 200 chance. No, sorry, it is 10%, it is double. You're right, yeah. It is about a 1% chance. Because I was saying 5% for original odds, 10% for Superfest odds, you're right. But, like, that still means that you can get the Legend Rares. Because, like, the Legend Rare guarantees that you get the Fest. Meanwhile, like, I mean, if you're unlucky enough, rolling Superfest, you just won't get... You won't get it. I want one other Fest Super, please. And don't go begging. All you gotta do is say please, and then grind a little bit. Complained about it earlier. Wait, what did I? Oh, switch your team. This one? I complained about this team. Was that when you say earlier? Do you mean last time when I did these stages? Because I genuinely don't think I have a better way of doing this. I genuinely don't think I do. Thanks for the reminder, though. I'll ignore it, but thank you. I think 6 phono is enough, maybe. Just increase my user rank by 450 from Grateful Gathering. Huge. But remember, user rank shouldn't be your main priority right now. Just leveling up good units should be the priority. I should stop using Jiangxi. Oh, wait. My fucking... I can do high-pitched shit with my voice, right? But it's one of those things where, like, I can't do it without, like, kind of warming myself into it, I guess. I wish I had rock. Like Charlie Brown, I got a rock. Stop missing. This is why you're missing. Is get in there, deal some big damage. That's some big damage right there. I have all my top 10 Ubers level 30 plus. W. Everyone who begs for a Fest Uber will get like Dark Matama or Is and still complain because they got the bad ones. I love Dark Matama. I think Dark Matama is one of the most underrated Epic Fests. Because honestly, if you have Dark Matama, Traitless is just not a threat. I'm being so real. If you have Dark Matama, Traitless is not a threat. Like, it just absolutely destroys. You're doing a stage early and complaining about your team? Oh. My bad. Complaining is a loose term though, right? Imagine I was over here whining. I just changed my team. Nah. My phone is. Have y'all heard the rumor that, well, I say rumor, the allegation, I guess? Whatever it is, the theory that if you charge your phone past 100 too much, it'll fry your battery. Have you heard about that? I don't know if it's true, but I heard about it. Finale? There's a finale? What the hell? Is that what I have to do to get the fucking... Excuse me, dude. Have you seen what I said in the last message? Said that maybe this mid-Uber can clear the stage when talking about Jizo, and then said something like that he isn't stupid, it's sarcasm. Oh, so Matt was talking about Jizo. What? It's fucking ultra form Jizo. Yeah, this mid-Uber. I like Matt. I think he's actually the one, like, big battle. He's one of the very few big Battle Cats people that I know of. I don't know every Battle Cats giant, but he's one of the few Battle Cats giants. He's one of the Battle Cats giants that I have never actually interacted with, because I've interacted with Lucas, X-Skull, and I feel like there's more. I feel like there's another one. Fax Naru, is he? Nah, he's not really a giant, but like, I have interacted with quite a few, not quite a few, a couple big time Battle Cats people. There's also Lucas. I have interacted with Lucas though. To get Helmet, you have to finish the week's quest, which I don't remember. The week's quest? Which fucking... This says it's round 5. I don't have to do all of these, right? Alpharad made the Battle Cats video, but it was sponsored, so we won't make it. Well, a lot of YouTubers have done that. Because I remember Markiplier and Jacksepticeye did the same. Send Gamatoto to shooting range? Did I not already do that? I thought I'd already done that. Maybe not on this account. Guy named Bundon made one Battle Cat stream, and now everyone wants Bundon versus Bun Bun. I think I already have him, because it's not giving me him. I've seen 2 Battle Cat sponsor videos on my For You page so far. I do like Alpharad though. He's a cool guy, I think. In my opinion, he is, at least. I think I might already have Blue. Hold up, let me check. I hate when they do sponsors because it ruins my hope of them making a series. I never expect them to do a series. What really ruins it for me is that they're doing a sponsor for a game that they clearly don't play. That's the main thing that bothers me. I respect Matt Shea. I respect him. I don't know if I deserve anybody's respect, though. Did I just get unlucky or something? Why do I still not have Blue? Blue is from the Gamatoto, right? Makes sense for them to sponsor people during their anniversary. I haven't seen one of those sponsor videos in a minute. You are respect. Am I respect? I don't... Honestly, I think that if you asked other Battle Cats creators about me, they would probably be like, no, I have no respect for him. I don't doubt it. I don't deserve it either. When you say multiple trips, how many do you mean by multiple? After 30 hours? Okay, so I'm right there. Because you're a cool guy. He's just a chill guy. But yeah, no. I don't, in terms of Battle Cats creators, I don't think I deserve any respect. Because I'm just a streamer, honestly. I don't actually do like high quality Battle Cats videos or anything. There we go. You have no respect on Reddit. I know that from experience. They just, you know, they're just the ones that actually say shit are the ones that you can either that you can just never please. Because here's the thing with their Reddit server, they like the attention, but they hate the negative attention. They love it when people have their eyes on them and see their posts, but they hate it when they say shit. And like all I did was make a joke. All I did was say something a little like I know it was wrong to say, right? I know it was wrong to say. I know it was fucked up. But they're just sensitive. I'm in the wrong still, but I'm just saying I don't want to. I'm not exactly mad about. I'm not exactly upset about Reddit hating me. Wait, they hate me not because of the drama I had back in the day? They hate me because of other shit? I had no idea. There's still drama with me on Reddit? Hold on, now I gotta see this. It was because of Balrog? Well, people just glaze Balrog too much. What is the Battle Cats Reddit called? Is it the one called the Battle Cats Reddit, or is it just r/Battle Cats? It's r/Battle Cats, right? Sort by new. And then I'll search up my name, I guess. Bray. So I know you guys can't see this. I guess I can show it. Might as well. So this is a thing. I had drama on Reddit, shocker. And then this person is just made a post because they saw one of my videos. And then, I mean, I searched up Bray in the Battle Cats Reddit. I'm not seeing much. I don't even know why this one appeared. Did somebody say my name in the comments? I don't know why these are appearing. Bray Division. Let's try showing the whole thing. This is the most gassed I've ever been, and I don't deserve being gassed like that. What are some of the worst takes? Oh lord. Oh, and they're looking at my tier list. Wait, if I do control find Bray Division moment. How the hell am I an interaction farmer? That tier list was purely my opinion. That's the point in tier lists. If I wanted to have a tier list made off of my chat's opinion, then it would look drastically different. What the hell? Brog is like good, not top 3 fucking Ubers of all time. I agree. The rest of the stream should be to get mech. I do want to get the mech if I can. Have you got Pink Ranger? I don't believe so. Maybe it's about the post. Well, they're probably judging just based off of the post, to be fair. That's so weird. I love that. That's so funny to me. Why did this one appear with... What? Hmm. Fallen into irrelevancy. My boy, D'Artagnan. You have almost all of them? I know. Somebody get brain vision. They know me too well. Okay, back to the game. I couldn't find the post or anything about stuff. Oh wait, there's an Anubis post that I missed. Proof that Anubis is the weakest Uber? Damn. Okay, back to the game. So how do I get pink? Just wait till very major controversy, then you'll be relevant? No. I had controversy and like honestly, to be fair, at the time I wasn't doing good stuff. I didn't like the content I was making. Just doing the weekly Reddit reviews were overdone, right? I shouldn't have done weekly. If anything, I should have done monthly, but even then, monthly. Reddit just sucks. I'm gonna be honest, I hate Reddit. What's the proof? It was just a screenshot. It was just a screenshot of them using Anubis. It didn't actually show anything. Each time a new ranger is going to drop, you need to wait until 11 a.m. What? Well, it's already past 11 for me, so. It is funny. Seek her out beside a beloved cake. What? Tapping the gigantic cake? Well, shit. I don't have it on. What did it say? Oh, the news post. Never mind. I thought it meant the one on the stage. Where is it? Is it this one? Cool. The only subreddit that isn't diabolical from my experience is the M&J TV subreddit. When you say diabolical, do you mean just like the average like Reddit mods? Like that is a term. Like, I mean, there is Discord mod, but Reddit mod is also a term, I'm pretty sure, that people will use. MJ TV is chill. When Pokemon talk, I feel like opinions are just opinions. No matter what subreddit you're in, it's going to have some sort of an opinion, you know? That's just normal. I just don't ever want to go back into the Reddit community. I probably wouldn't be welcome anyways. Which is totally understandable. I say things without giving a rat's ass about what it does to people sometimes. It's just... He looks fucking sick. If only he was good. Didn't he ban Miltank because that was the only thing he saw? I know the udders were a problem for him. I recently saw a ranking that put Cat Clan as top 7 Uber in the game. It's the Cosmo shit all over again. It's people looking at the simple thing of double damage and they're like, oh my god, he's so much better now. Whenever he was like, Cat Clan Heroes was already fine before. It's not like he suddenly became good. He was still usable before. All he really got was damage. Like, isn't it? I don't even remember what all his Ultra Form got. Wasn't it just an explosion and wave immune? Isn't that all he really got? Which, like, is good, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't make you go from, like, C or D to top 10. Damage, I know damage is important, but not that important. I've now gone all Rangers. Huge. It was through testing on hard stages, though. But, I mean, did they not do that testing before? I mean, I guess... Well, here's the thing. I still feel like... This is the same thing I've said with Cosmo. I think that the main benefit was level 60. I think that's the number one benefit there, is the level 60 aspect. This dude is giant, by the way. Any unit level 60 is going to be good. Well, that's not even what I mean. I just mean, like, you can't really rank an Ultra Form differently from the True Form. Unless you're comparing them both at level 60. And I feel like Cat Clan at level 60 would have already had fine value. Like, all it did was double his damage, really. And, like, I mean, I guess immune to waves, but, like, honestly, in my opinion, his dodge is probably the biggest deal. Which is a talent, not even Ultra Form. 10 more levels does less than Ultra Form. Well, yeah. But still, most people look at either level 30 or level 60. I like looking at level 50, but I still don't... I don't know. It's weird. I'd rather just look at level 30 for a True Form in terms of baseline. And then, like, you can do the math for level 50. I don't like that we changed all of a sudden to looking at level 50. Like, you can have both. I don't care about that. But making the default looking at level 50 stats instead of level 30, that kind of just complicates things. Because some people might get confused about what level you're looking at. Because, like, there are people that are like, oh, 6k DPS is low, but that's low for a level 50, but not for a level 30, you know what I mean? So it just complicates things. Pretty sure the giant Yonko robot is used on No Gotcha Poultrio. That's cool. Hello, Castman. I see that you're new. Twitch has a thing. It says first time chatter. Thank you for the follow. I don't get why they gave Jizo an Omni. I think it's stupid. I think it's very negligible. If it's helpful, then cool, but it's not going to be anything. It's not the game-breaking thing. The main reason why Jizo's Ultra Form is good is because it brought him back to his first form, allowing for talents to apply to his first form. And Survival Lethal Strike. I'm gonna try Rainbow Six Siege for the first time real quick. Okay. I've never played Siege. That's not my kind of game, I don't think. That's my lineup from last time. Holy shit. I gave Nian Rex. Cool, me too. 6k DPS is good for someone who just got a level 30 Uber. Okay, but not a lot, but still pretty good. I hate that at level 30 people are still willing to say that 6k DPS is fine. Because that's as much general DPS as Shadow Gao has. That is double the amount of DPS without a surge that Dasli has. And that is about as much DPS. That's actually more DPS than a lot of Ubers have at level 30. 6k DPS is good for level 30. Especially depending on the Uber, if they have other things in addition to that 6k DPS. With Surge's half. What? I'm aware. But there are people... You'd be surprised. There are people that are like, Dasli would be just fine without her Surge. Even against Surge immune, she's usable. Even against counters or... Well, actually, counter Surge doesn't negate the damage, so that's different. But even against Surge immune, you can still use Dasli and get so much usage out. No, shut up. Like, those people are the exact people that I say 6k DPS is good. I think people say it's fine since that's around true form runs level 30 DPS, who was like the average generalist to stack up against. The difference between Uber Run and a lot of Ubers with 6k DPS is that if an Uber has 6k DPS, chances are it has better survivability than Uber Run as well. Like, Uber Run has a lot more, or has a lot of range, sure, but Uber Run also doesn't have much of a niche. Ubers will still have a niche. And so, like, in terms of average DPS, I think that, like, obviously it does depend on the point in the game, right? But, like, in terms of level 30s and not scaling up above that, because, like, I mean, yes, you will scale above that, but just to keep it all at the same point of perspective, I guess, 6k is good throughout most of the game. Like, I'd say it only becomes average in, like, late UL, because, and, like, by that I mean 6k generalist DPS. If you want to complain about 6k DPS being quote unquote low, then you're clearly looking for specialists rather than generalists, which is understandable. But you can't really consider that all the time, because in terms of specialist DPS, if 6k is average for general, then you would probably want 20k at level 30. But not all of them have that, because they're balanced around massive damage or something. And then there's also strong against that, you know. And I said 20k specifically for massive damage. Strong against, you would probably get, like, you'd probably want somewhere around 13k. Well, I say 13k. No, that's wrong. Something close to that, I guess. But whatever. The numbers differ if you want to talk specialist numbers. In terms of generalists, though, 6k works for a majority of the game, depending on the Uber. No Surge Dasli would be kind of mid, not terrible, though. I mean, it's 3k DPS. Like, this, the curse is still there, but it's not, it wouldn't be as good of uptime thanks to no surge. And then it would also be, honestly, I think this is kind of overlooked. Dasli kind of has a big blind spot. Her blind spot is kind of big, not gonna lie. Would still be the best cursor? No. If you're also considering specialist cursors, I think they would actually be better, because, like, with Bakery, he wouldn't have a blind spot, and it would be spammable or stackable, I guess. If that had no surge, some people would call her outclassed by fried chicken, unironically. Well, not outclassed, because she would still provide the value of LD, curse, and range, you know, survivability. But in terms of curse, she probably wouldn't be the best. Just if your only goal is to apply curse. It's usually not every enemy in the stage that's surge immune, to be fair. I mean, that is true, but in terms of behemoths, every single behemoth, I believe, is, or almost every single behemoth is surge immune. So in behemoth stages, would you still want to use Dasli? Probably not. If Dasli knows... Oh, wait, I already read that one. I said some people... Because some people would overlook those advantages, yeah. Chat, if I make this into a video, right, and then start it off, if I turn this stream into a video, and then clickbait it as I return to the Reddit, even though I only return to it for like 2 seconds, do you think it would do numbers? Bakery has less range and no immunity to wave and surge, and other things like weaken. Is that the only other immunity Dasli has, actually? I feel like there's got to be more. It's roughly half of all behemoths, I believe. I'll check, though. Okay. Does anyone say that Himeyori is outclassed by Sanzo? Probably, but Himeyori also gains relic targeting, so not really. But then it would be outclassed by Earl, which that one makes sense. 2% average view duration. The fact that you know that's a stat I look at as well. I mean, 2% is kind of a... Well, no, that's impressions click-through rate. It's not a percent for view duration. It's specific time, but close. If you want people mad at you, sure. I could also just straight up return to it. Like, I don't want to be part of the Reddit community, but like, I do wonder what's been going on in the Reddit lately. They stay outclassed by Laswell since they only see her for a research combo. Yeah, that's tough. But Himeyuri is really good for status. If all behemoths are surge immune, would that mean long ago they went to war with Akus and adapted to their urges? Like fucking Maharaga, bro. They adapted. Bray is a relic enemy? Crazy. I never knew. My opinion, subreddit searching is stupid unless you're MJTV. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to do that. I would just be asking for views, nothing else. But I would absolutely be down to clickbait me looking at it a little bit as returning to the subreddit. What trait would you be as an enemy? Traitless, because I'm white as fuck. Bum ba bum bum ba bum. Wrong part of the song. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. God damn it. Bahamut Cat's trial, bruh. Can I do this again? Already? Nah. Can you only do Abyssals once? Or is this just still on from before? Abyssals are one time! Oh! So there's still not a good way of reproducing Dark Eyes. Because it's still limited. I had no idea. Damn. So that means... When are we gonna get Citadels back? I just remembered. Citadels are a good way for Dark Eyes, or a good way to beat the same stage and get Dark Eyes still. You should play Last Surprise as background music? What the hell's Last Surprise? It's a different stage every time in Citadels. Are you thinking of Labyrinth? Because Citadels are consistent. But yeah, Relic and Aku, Citadels give Dark Eyes. I'm tempted to do this. But there's a guaranteed coming on in a week. But what's the guarantee? Do we know yet what the guarantee is going to be on? Because obviously June Bride, but what's going to be the other one? Because if it's like Dynamites, I wouldn't want to do that. So to be fair, it is most behemoths. I thought so. How hard are those Citadels? They're no harder than Heavenly Tower. Like the end of it, at least. Just depends on what you have. What? It's Dragon Emperors? Alucha, what are you... You're saying all 4 of those are going to be guaranteed? Man, all those kind of suck. I was hoping for like Mon Scouts or something. Not on the same day? That's fine. We'll just see how this goes. I kind of want NP. Give me NP. NP. Ah! 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 Hey, chat. I think I got an Uber. Chat, I think I got an Uber. I spat on my screen. I wasn't actually expecting to get anything. If only she was still the best Uber. Monscows is like forgotten. Not to me. Monscows will never be forgotten to me. Think of the clickbait. Reddit and Dasli. Clickbait will go crazy. Welcome to the club, buddy. I've had her on my old account for a while now. This is nothing new. I got Dazzling returned to Reddit. Nah, I returned to Reddit and they brought me Dasli. Something like I'll think of a better way to clickbait it. Reddit gave me the best Uber. Except that would be clickbait to hell and back because Dazzly is no longer the best Uber. Hasn't been since Dark Phono. Going to that ranking I mentioned earlier, she's a top 11 Uber. 11? Damn. Only 11? What the hell? I don't think they're completely forgotten. I think they are underrated. Class by Deer Ramos. I still think Dazzly is better than Deer Ramos. Deer Ramos is so fucking slow. Well, this is my new generalist lineup. Looking at Reddit with Dazzly. Nah, because I would have to clickbait that I got Dazzly, not that I just have her. Can you keep him in top 10? D Ramos, yeah, but just so is Dazzly. I kept Dazzly in top 10 as well. Don't worry, chat. My clickbait genius will come in later. Trust. D Ramos does get bullied by most knockback enemies pretty hard. I also did use him a little on my main, and like I forget how long his force swing is. His force swing is scary to use. And if you actually want to get damage off with him, you require that initial hit. That initial hit does a majority of his damage. Because like the piercing damage is a good chunk. It's not that much. So 31k strength and DPS is very fun IMO. It is fun. I like Deer Ramos. But he does still have the flaws of a Dragon Emperor. Just wait till we get more Dark Eyes and Beam Stones. Yeah. I love how I got Dazzle and I'm immediately dropping her for fucking Shinobu. The truly superior LDer. Dark Phono is fun, but he pisses me off occasionally. Why? Does he like miss or something? Dude, yesterday I stayed up for almost 24 hours straight because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was playing Rivals for like 6 hours straight, but I was watching a streamer do a 24-hour stream. I didn't know they were gonna do it. I just happened to wake up at like 5 a.m., which was like when they started it. And so I was like, you know what? I have no plans for today. Except I did have plans, but not a lot of them. Because I had a dentist appointment. but that only took like 3 hours. So I think I spent probably a total of like 18 or 19 hours yesterday watching that stream. And part of that time I was playing Rivals at the same time. I need more NP for Reika Ultra Talent. I want that update to come out stat. My main account is waiting for that shit. You know, I did not see the Ultra Baba in the stage whenever I looked at what was in it. I will be honest. So that's on me. Oh my god, please kill both. Thank you. Ba, ba, ba. I need more NP badly. That's largely the reason why I did that 11-year-old a second ago. Because I just wanted NP, and then I got Dasli. Because I needed her. The only reason I did Crown SOL was because I needed a Platinum ticket. You don't get a Platinum ticket for all Cats of the Cosmos treasures. You get a Plat ticket for beating Cats of the Cosmos. What's good, Rasul Khani? I don't know how to fucking say your name. Rasputin. I'm kidding. I have an insane few Ubers lined up. First, I'll go Ganglion. Interesting first pick. And Izanagi. Then a little while after that, I get Dark Lunos. Yeah, fuck Dark Lunos. Imagine I got him. That would have been so toxic. Or like even just normal Lunos. That would have been so toxic. Hold up. Oh my god, my friend just texted me. I left off last night on a fucking 5-loss streak, bruh. And I'm being reminded of it. Ganglon mentioned dubs. Why toxic? Because you guys know me. I always seem to hate on, you know, the bests. Is this you all? Yes. Got Dark Lunas a few days ago. Nice. I do tend to hate on whoever is like being gassed in the moment. Like that's probably a large reason why people think I hate Balrog or Cosmo or whatever. Or not necessarily. I mean, I do hate them, but why they think I don't think they're good. All it is that I don't like how people glaze certain units as if they're better than everything else. Because I'm going to be honest, we're getting to the point to where a lot of Ubers are very similar in terms of like how good they are or how much usage they can have. We're getting very close to just like having them all be the same. And like between Lasvos and Balrog, they're absolutely there. Like they are absolutely there. And so like it's not like one's league's better than another or whatever. Like they're all relatively close in terms of actual usage. And so it pisses me off whenever people are like, "Oh my god, this Uber's the best. This Uber's the best. This Uber's the only option for this. If you're gonna lose, you really need this Uber. This Uber, I'm gonna C-track for this Uber because it's so good." Like, no, fuck off. What do you think about Luna? I think Luna's great. I love both Lunas because they're not so powerful in my opinion because they are really strong specialists, but they still work generally. But they're not top tier generalists like Dark Fauna or Dasli or whatever. And they're also not so glazed, right? Like, you don't hear people saying the Lunas are #1 Uber. And so, like, I have no thing against them. I love them. I love both Lunas. Holy Copper Mine almost as good as Dark Luna. Yeah. Sure. Speaking of Luna, the next stage is Luna's Playground. Cool. Y'all sleeping on the hands of meta. It's coming soon with his mini wave talents. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Platinum ticket, should I get her? Luna, do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, is this why you called it Luna's Playground? Because it's zombie and relic? That makes sense. It's also Vigler Playground. I just didn't spawn him because I'm dumb. There we go. Honestly, I feel like zombies reviving should be counted as like a cursable ability. Because I know it's like just an aspect of their trait, but it's not something all of them can do. So it's like, I feel like it would kind of make sense for it to technically be an ability that could be canceled by curse. But tis not the case. Do you want Dasli to be even better? Yes. I think Dasli's one of the... I think that Dasli being even better is perfectly fine, since she would never... People still wouldn't say she's the best. And since she doesn't have Zombie Killer, I feel like it would be kind of fitting to give her something against zombies, you know? Why would I... Like, it's not like we would be making her overpowered. People still won't use her over Dark Lunas or whatever. It would make no sense. Revive is not anti-trait. Yeah, but neither is fucking... Yeah, I guess you're right. I forget that it really only counters CC. I just thought of something. There's not a single CC that does damage over time. Like, I mean, if you want to count Surge for that, sure, but like, there's no CC where you hit something and it gets like a ticking damage. I never thought about that. Next CC, poison, maybe? Oh wait, toxic, but that's not the same. You just realized? Yeah, because I don't think about this game every day. Surge is literally that? No. No, it's not, because it doesn't apply to the unit itself. It's not a CC. It's a lingering AoE. It is not a CC that does damage over time. It's like a Minecraft burn. That's what I'm thinking of. You don't think about this game every day? Fuck no. They made it in BCU? Really? Hers does disable Toxic and Warp. That's something? I feel like Toxic and Warp are still technically anti-trait CCs. Like, if they were to be put on a Uber or something, they would be anti-trait. Enemies have Surge, it goes both ways? What? What does that even have to do with anything? Strong as fucking Kangaroo, bro. Swear to God. My opinion, Gigano having knockback isn't needed. He's trying to do damage. I think it's cool unit design to give him a knockback. Surge knockback. Honestly, most of the time with Gigando, his Surge knockback winds up just giving him a double knockback. So like it doesn't actually stop him from making damage or whatever. What does Vigler do? So what makes Vigler so strong? I don't know much about him. It's mainly his combo, but he is good against his traits. Relic and Zombie. He has a guaranteed freeze with a wave. Enemies damage as a CC is a weird way of looking at it. No, that's no. What? That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Fuck me. Don't. But I'm talking about like in Minecraft. What would you count burn as? What would you, if you're on fire, what would you count that as? Because lava would be the equivalent of surge, but what would burn be? Because it's a lingering effect specifically on the unit rather than being a lingering AoE. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else to call it other than CC, but it's probably not the same. Surge is not a burn because it does not apply to the enemy. It applies to the AoE. You are not listening to what I am saying. The death messages say burn to death. In lava it says tried to swim in lava, so they are different. But yeah, I know. Also, why are you here? Why do you just happen to be here when I'm talking about Minecraft? Damage over time, but Surge effectively does the same thing, but it's not on the specific enemy. Like, it's kind of like I'm saying, you know how slow applies to a specific enemy and lingers after the attack is already over? Surge is not the same. I'm meaning, like, put a fire image on the enemy and it's taking damage over time. That would be its own thing. Doesn't feel different enough to warrant being its own thing, but it is. Because just because you have a surge doesn't mean you're guaranteed to have something stay in the surge. So it's not the same. Because you can't guarantee that the surge will actually stay on the unit. And plus, it could have some other effect too. It doesn't have to just do that. I have a sixth sense about Minecraft? No, you're just a fucking stalker. You can get out of Surge, it can't do more. Yeah. And if somebody already put it in BCU, then clearly it's not a terrible idea. Having Curse against this fuck-ass Moss is actually so good, by the way. That'd warrant it being its own thing, but you don't even know what that is yet? Yeah, you're right, I don't know. But it, like, the damage over time thing, it's not a bad idea. To be honest, the drain ability is kind of pointless. Yeah, it can be pointless, but it's still something, right? I feel like there's a lot of pointless things in this game. I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm not saying they should do it. I'm saying it's an interesting idea that could be further explored. I'm not saying, oh, I'm some genius that thought of this thing and you know. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying it's an idea. They added lethargy that increases TBA too. That's cool. Razor, we get it. Hanzo's cool. I think we got that much. Yeah, I got the free Uber. Honestly, I think a damage over time effect... Well, maybe not a damage over time effect, but, like, I think they're, like... I feel like a vulnerable ability would be cool. Because we don't have anything that makes it so that something takes more damage from everything. So I feel like that would be an interesting idea. You know, like apply vulnerability or cripple or whatever you want to call it. I feel like that would also be a cool CC. So that it takes more damage from everything. And don't even try to say, oh, that's just strong against her, massive damage. No, because it would take more damage from everything other than the unit as well. Or everything including the rest of the lineup as well. Not just the specific cat. How did you download Battle Cats on PC? I got an emulator. I still don't have anything good against Aku, huh? Would this guy be usable here? I kind of want to try him. I kind of want to try him. What do you do? I don't believe in star difficulties. Cool for you, bro. Is outrange the Cyclone? I hope so. What were Hanzo's talents again from 15.5? 50% mini wave and 2 other ones? Wow, those sound really good. I don't think Hanzo will ever be the best Vajra. Outperforming KG and Yukimura is going to be near impossible for him to do. I was really hoping to get a can-can hit there. Can you stop death surging right on my fucking base? This is gonna be interesting, huh, chat? We'll see if I can beat this. You have the Cav Ranger Uber already? Yeah. Didn't take too long. What do you mean by half as effective? Mini Wave still has the exact same freeze duration as the normal hit. I'm not realizing I didn't actually bring anything for Shield Pierce. Hey, big guy, do you have Shield Pierce? Or just an attack at all? Okay, his attack rate's a little too low, I think. I think I should stick to actual anti-Aku. But Dasli cleaned up everything, so I just gotta bring something like this. That 4-swing is painful. Not even just a 4-swing, it's TBA entirely. Scavenger Sandwich? I have not looked at the super in fucking ages. Do not ask me. Do you think you're good at arguing? I think so. But I also just have fun with it, so I don't really care. I could... If I'm having fun doing something, I could not care less if I'm actually good at it. First and last time using Yonko. Yeah, he does not seem very good. Literally like a free version of the Nikalukas, I think. So you were having fun losing 5 times in a row? No, but only because my duo was really quiet. Like I would have like I was actually having fun, but I still care about the losses mainly because I was duoed with somebody and I feel bad for D-ranking them. But like I wasn't the problem. Trust. I was not the problem. I could never be the problem in Rivals. I absolutely was, at least in one of the games, probably two. But in all honesty, I do have fun even if I'm losing. That's like something that I've never understood about like so many people out there, is that they will just allow for losing. They will just allow losing to completely ruin their vibe. And it's just a pain in the ass because like it doesn't, there's no way it matters that fucking much. Also, these fucking Colossus bunnies, bro. I'm now realizing I don't have any CC for this thing. I'm also realizing that these Midnight Ds are going to be a pain in my fucking ass. I hate Midnight D, especially when the game just decides, hey, you know what's a good idea? Spawning multiple Midnight Ds on a stage where you don't have any CC for Akus, because, you know, that's rare. And then these colossal bunnies spawn in twos. So it feels like they're strong, but really, it's not they're strong. Oh my god, and then Inosuke is not getting a single knockback. There we go. Hey, what about that? Hey, another knockback. Hey, can I still win this? Probably not. We'll see, though. Oh, lovely Death Surge. Is there going to be another one? Hey, a knockback. Hey, I lost. As well as actual hell? No. You want to know what hell is? Not SOL. Cap, JK, shut up, Sam. Sometimes my fucking scroll wheel doesn't want to scroll up through chat. Three count on you all? That is hell, but Aku Realm is literally hell. What is Inosuke doing in Battle Cats? Don't ask me, bro. They do collabs with anime and stuff because Battle Cats is actually really big in Japan, apparently. And so is anime. So it's, you know, because I think Baki, Fate, Stay, Demon Slayer, they've had other collabs too. They've even, did you know that Nintendo actually made a Battle Cats game for the Switch? Oh yeah, they did do a Sonic collab as well. Forgot about that. No, I didn't count Fate Stay as separate things, dumbass. I counted them as the same. I called it Fate Stay. Dumbass. Just gotta add some units related to the stage, then it's a piece of cake. Yeah, this game is interesting. Baki, Mola. I don't think Mola is a collab. I never heard of it. Still. Like, I only know it from Battle Cats. Oh yeah, Ranma 1/2 and Evangelion. Evangelion, I don't know how to actually say it, but Ava. It's like a pretty big thing, I'm pretty sure. And the Zeus thing? What do you mean the Zeus thing? Oh, yeah, whatever the hell that shit was. Oh, Miku! Dude, we need the Miku collab to come back. Evangelion is my third favorite show. You watch all of Evangelion? Evangelion is pretty popular. I never watched it still. I've still never watched it. And didn't Fate get, like, a new series or something? I feel like they got something new somewhat recently. Like, not in Battle Cats, like the actual series. I'm not saying SOL itself is hard since most stages are quite decent to play. UL is worse than SOL because, It's overall harder, and it's got just as many stages. Never heard of Fate until Battle Cats. Nor did I, but I also was too young to really know much about anime. I would have known about it now, even without Battle Cats. New Astolfo, Astolfo. I can't. The annoyingness. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Relic enemies, which by that time wouldn't be a wide topic. I legit use Dark Photo and Dasli on some stages instead of Moo. Moo's just slow. That's the main reason why I never liked the idea of using Crystal Moo. Just because like he's just slow. That's something you have to consider in terms of legend rares, or not legend rares, uber rares and stuff. Speed is a pretty big deal. It was a Puffington stage? Why were you using Moo in the first place? IC slow is good for zombies? I don't, because zombies can be easily rushed down. And if you want to tank zombies, just use Shigong. Shigong tanks them just fine when they burrow. You don't need fucking giant Moo in the back. There was a Cadaver Bear. Shigong is still perfectly capable of handling a Cadaver Bear. I've seen it with my own eyes. Do Baja Cat trial, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I wouldn't even be able to talent Bahamut right now. You don't even need Zombie Killer for zombies, to be fair. Most of the time. I think it might help. I don't think he'll help at all. He doesn't target anything that's in the stage. Yeah, but doesn't it make it more effective? I'm just saying you don't need it. Like, obviously, it makes it more effective. That's how everything in this game works. If you have an advantage against something, you are more effective. I'm happy you aren't a big creator because you can respond to everyone typing. It's hard. It's hard to respond to everyone. Check all explosion means. That's not going to be a lot. It's only him. Yeah, but better than nothing. Shit, I guess. I don't think my Catalyte's a high enough level for this stage, isn't it? Worst case scenario, you lose 200 energy. Yeah, but it's just too expensive too. I think money is a problem here. So I don't think that would be good at all. What if I just get really lucky with Tetsu? What if Tetsu just gets a ton of dodges? Dancer? You want me to use an untalented dancer? I don't know about that. I kind of just want to try this. You have Warlock and Pierre? No. Boulder? Don't have that. Laundry and Magla for the Shibelians? We'll see how I handle. I thought Bullet Train would be enough to finish that off. Guess I was wrong. Oh, I didn't bring Octo. Whoops. Alright, Tetsu. Huh? Okay, I hate that. I hate that. That is the stupidest shit I think I've seen in a hot minute. Huh? Tetsu's that tanky? It didn't tank fucking jack shit. Died to a Shibalian. God damn it. I still don't have Octo. I should probably put that in here instead of Bahamut. And by the way, earlier when I said money's a problem, it's not. I lied. Hanzo? I don't have Hanzo. Would a unit that's 1,000 and has the damage of Dasli 10 times and he's the tankiest thing in the game, would that be fun? Yes. Probably? Maybe? I don't know. Why are you such a Hanzo hater? I just don't fucking have him. What do you want from me? I don't have Hanzo. So you're giving me very good advice by saying just use Hanzo. I don't actually, I couldn't tell if that actually got the hit off. Hanzo is really good. Damn. How strong is this sheep alien, by the way? Oh, well, okay. Fun times. I don't think Can's gonna do a whole lot here. So wait, Hanzo doesn't work on the stage? No, really. Oh, I did that too late. Come on, Tetsu. W dodge. Okay, never mind. I can't tell what the hell happened there.
Robert.
Robert? Is that you, Robert? Bob. Come on, guy. No! No, fuck off. God damn it, Kai almost got that hit. And Tetsu's back. No! Slime! Tetsu, no! Too slow. I'm a dumbass. Oh my god. God, I'm a little scared. Kai, I'm sorry I made you miss. No way, he... Cat, is this doable? Stop panic shooting the cannon? No, it saved me there. Are you high? The cannon saved me there. You're actually high. Run sniper punk? I don't have sniper. Earlier when I used the cannon, that wasn't a panic. That wasn't a panic. It actually saved me because it froze the Shibelian as well. Whatever, I got it. At times I'm blind. That's okay. You're not sneaking in enough attackers in between the explosions? I'm sorry. The timing's a little rough whenever the explosion has a finicky hitbox. So I'm being careful not to waste the cooldown and money. Of course, money's not really a threat. It's mainly the cooldown that I'm trying to save. And especially with the Shibelian there, I need to be careful as to what I'm hitting. Panic help you? When did I panic? I don't think I like panic spawned anything. Like I'm sorry, I'm stressed, but stress and panic aren't the same. Wow, a cat ticket. Don't worry, this about to be the best cat ticket of all time. Stress, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's not exactly something you can just don't be stressed, you know? Just don't be stressed. Sorry, I'm looking at chat because I probably missed some things. Manic Eraser? Who the fuck needs Manic Eraser? You used a wheel on the stage? Kind of crazy. Tetsu and Kai actually worked really well. Both of them having short cooldowns was really good. I say wrong things, it's alright. Everybody's wrong sometimes, including me. I'm not getting the talents now, because guess what? I can't. Look at this shit. I don't even have enough for it. Well, that's cool. I did it. Finally. About damn time. I like Akaroms. Me too. I think it's cool. What actually helped against the aliens? I mean, yeah. I guess my Ubers kind of... Or my Tetsu specifically kind of did carry against that. And you say we don't need more NP? Do you know what I spent most of my NP on? Ubers that I didn't need to. I maxed out Kai's shield piercing when I probably didn't need to. Where are you, Vigler? I got Vigler's target relic. I got Rory. Where are you? There. I also talented Rory. And then just recently, since I only just got Can, I did a couple of those. How much did you spend in total? Probably like more than 500. Like, I feel like that's a decent amount. Although I do have 3 times that on my old account. Just play the game more. If you're complaining that much about NP, grind lucky tickets when they're on, or grind more cat tickets. NP's not that bad. Just play the game more. It's not a big enough deal to complain about, at least. Like, that's the main thing, right? Like, I understand being short on NP because you use it on things you want, but don't start complaining about it acting as if NP is in a major shortage. Y'all miss me? Meh. What kind of actually helped with being level 40? I mean, I guess I can see it. Quick force swing, you know. Can get the hit in. You got Akira's freeze? Bruh. Akira's freeze is kind of... Yeah, it's interesting. My neck hurts. I think it's getting to the part of the stream where it's like, I am... Oh my... Why? My arm! What the hell? Like, I needed to, like, pump my arms or something. Like, I stretch them out or some shit. What the fuck? Thanks for the bits.
I was playing Ninja Waken Expert on my new alt and burst into laughter when I saw the 300,000% doges in that stage. Those fellas have a calm 270k HP and 24k damage.
Yeah, they have they're magnified to hell and back. It's actually crazy. Had 200 leaderships and now I have 60. I have to play less. Okay. 60 is still a lot though. You can still, like, honestly, I think 10 leaderships is the perfect amount for just, like, being safe and, like, saving them for, you know, just in case, like, some collab comes on or something. Anything more than that, just use. It's not worth saving more than that. Deep down, me regrets it, but constantly tries to justify it. Yeah, that's less than a third of what I had. Okay. Leaderships are there to be used. You don't save 10 pounds of meat in the freezer just to eventually wait for the apocalypse, right? Like, you might as well eat it. Dude, everything hurts all of a sudden. Am I old? Am I getting old? I'm only 18. I swear I'm not old. But my arm hurts. My back is feeling weird. Not a vibe. Arm cramps? Not a cramp. I've had cramps before. Cramps are like bad. My arm just, I don't know. I just need to stretch it, I guess. What's your warm-up before workouts? Do you think I work out? I don't do that. Maybe I should though. Maybe that's the problem. I spent cat's eyes, catamins, and XP and cat food. I gotta save something. Okay. It's fair. Like, I mean, I do push-ups at, I try to do, like, daily push-ups. How old are you? 18. I just said it. Hold up, what's going on here? How many a day? I don't count. I just do them until I get tired. AKA until my arms hurt. I never claimed to be super fit or anything. I'm skinny as fuck. And I'm not active enough. Oh, Epic Fest is on. Interesting. Wow, the Japanese version's so boring right now. Do you ever do pull-ups? What kind of common household has a good thing to do pull-ups on? I do not have any way to do pull-ups. I thought you were 20 from solely your voice. I don't think my voice is that. I don't think it's... I don't know. I'll take that as a compliment. I hate pull-ups. I want to be able to do them. I like doing squats so I can become more bottom-heavy. The priorities of women. You know that's... You want to know something like a funny thought that comes to my mind, right? Whenever I think of stuff like that. Women, right? They get upset when they get catcalled or complimented on the things that they go out of their way to work on improving. It's kind of funny to me. It's a little funny to me. Dead hangs can help improve pull-ups though. I would love to be able to do that, but I don't. Wow. Crazy. What an Uber for my Taiwan account. Wow, what an 11 roll. I'm so happy. Manifest Dark Luno, thanks. You know something that would be so fucked? That's so fucked. The game didn't process the discount. And so I just did that 11 roll for normal cost and it kept the starter special. Y'all ever seen that happen? And by the way, going back to my thing about catcalling, I know it's disrespectful and I know it's rude and I know all that. I'm not saying I would want to harass a woman just because of assets or whatever. But like, it is weird to me how women want a fatter ass. Like that is the weirdest thing to me. Is that they want to work on their glutes so that their ass is fatter. I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand. What's catcall? Whenever a guy just walks by and starts harassing a woman, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'm not a woman. What's a catcall? You tell me. I don't fucking know. I've never been in. I think it's just, is it not just randomly being harassed on like a street or something where like a guy is like whistling at you or something, asking for your number or some shit? Hey Siri, what's catcall mean?
As a noun, catcall means a shrill whistle or shout of disapproval, typically one made at a public meeting or performance. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
As a verb, it means make a whistle, shout, or comment of a sexual nature to a woman passing by.
There we go. Yushin Boshi's good though. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have double Dasli on this account. Or double Casly. No Dasli, but double Casly. These are my Ubers on this account. And I have Kenshin, so if I ever decide to actually progress on this account, I'm gonna sleep now, bye. Alright, see you guys, Kiki. I have triple Gasly, damn. But yeah, catcalling is basically just making sexual comments. Wait, I have a genuine question, right? None of you are a woman, are you? Women. I don't think any of you are women. Callie, are you still there? Because I have a genuine question for specifically a woman. Sure. If a woman, right, works so hard to work her glutes and make her ass fatter, then would it still be rude to compliment it? Like in a non-sexual way, just a totally friendly way, would it be for a guy? Girls can probably compliment other girls' asses just fine, but for a guy, would it like still be rude? You have the same situation with Matama's spray with Gasly? Interesting. Oh, I forgot everything that was in here. The brainwash cat are the best of the copies of the normal cats. I don't know if the best. I still think I would use the Manix way more than the brainwash overall. That's probably alright. That seems so fucked though. Because like the thing is with that, like, it feels like I'd be harassing you, right? Like if I went to a gym, right, and saw a girl doing squats, I'd be like, nice squats. Like that feels like harassment. Like, or nice glutes, I guess, is probably what you would say. I'd say that's a gray area. If they're your friend, I think it would be fine, right? If they're your friend and they tell you, like, yeah, I'm working on this, I think it would be fine to compliment it. But in terms of strangers, probably not. I've never gone to the gym. And I've never... Have I ever walked up to a woman and just been like, hey? I don't think I have. I'm the kind of guy that just, like, stays in corners and avoids people at all costs. There's a reason I'm single. There's a reason why I'm single. Also, I'm gonna, since I'm leaning a little more down, I'm gonna turn my camera down. Hello, hello. Easy Spring user. Hello, hello. Could I ever do a stream where I just play a bunch on this account? Because, like, I feel like I should make more progress on this account. I have some cool shit I could use. Like, I have this new Ultra Soul, which I know they're bad, but, like, I could still use them. And then I still have Truck, I have Yami, I have some collab Ubers. I have more than enough to keep me going. I have Ganglion and Kazujizo. I have 2 Kais. I am not single because of Battle Cats. That Battle Cats does not affect my day-to-day life at all. I missed out on the gambling, didn't I? On my main account, or on my new account, I got Dasli. That's basically all you missed. But I did Gamba a little bit on this one. I didn't get much though. I forgot I hadn't even done Into the Future here. What the hell? I hope I'll get into a relationship once school starts. You gotta find the right person though. Why do you have to date with women? Because I like women. Why does my mouse just refuse to scroll? Must be nice to have a JP account. This isn't even JP. This is Taiwan. I do have a JP account, but this isn't it. Got a specific type? It's a little weird, right? Like, I've said it on stream before, and I'll say it again. I'm kind of into more mature women. And, like, I'm not against a tomboy. I'm not against a tomboy either. But definitely more mature. Probably taller. You know. Darker hair. Not trying to be rude, but you could improve your hair routine? Okay. What do you, like, do you mean gel it so that it looks better but fake? Or do you mean wash it better? Because I wash it just fine. I probably don't dry it or whatever. Well, I don't comb it. But, like, combing it makes my hair straight. I don't like my hair straight because I like having it curl up in the back. And plus, my hair's long. My hair's too long. If I start taking better care of my hair, I'll need to start off with a haircut. Is your hair silky after you? I don't even know what the hell that means, bruh. All I know right now is that it's soft. Soft and my fingers go right through it. Metalhead women? What the fuck does that even mean? My hair grows out a lot, but there's just a moment where it doesn't grow anymore and it just happens every time. Just because he was called Gay Division doesn't mean he was gay. Metalhead is a person who liked metal music? Oh. I could have guessed that. I don't like metal music, so I would have to pass on that. Here's the thing about my type, though. I'm probably not ever actually going to date my type. Because in terms of women, I feel like it much more heavily depends on other aspects than just, like, what they look like or whatever. And so it's like, even though I say more mature is my type, I would probably, like, I feel like I wouldn't, I can't not see myself dating like some sort of e-girl or something in the future. And ideally, you know, she would still like video games or at least anime. What genres do you like? I don't fucking know. I listen to a lot of Japanese pop right now. Or just, I guess, Japanese music in general. Mature is very broad. That can mean anyone. Whenever I say mature, I mean slightly older than me, so probably like within 5 years older than me, right? Within that age range. And then taller, so probably 5'7" at least. And then dark hair, so either brown hair or black hair. I don't know, like the thing with the types, right? The whole type thing. I don't give a shit about having types because sure I can find a woman attractive, but that won't mean anything in terms of a relationship. Like I do still need to be visually attracted to somebody if I'm going to be in a relationship with them, because I don't want to because I want to be able to, you know, appreciate what I'm looking at rather than just being like, you know, I love you for everything other than looks. You know, I feel like that would be more insulting. The farthest I've gotten in a relationship in terms is their number. I've been in a relationship before. It lasted 4 months. She was super short, super not what my type would be. But yeah, it lasted 4 months. That's the only relationship I've ever been in. Why are you using Brainwash Whale? Because whale is good. Visual attraction won't last for a lifetime, but it's still remarkable. There are some women that age very well. And also, by the time that matters... Like, here's the thing, though. I feel like whenever I see two old people that are a couple, right? I feel like they're still visually attracted to each other. Like, I don't know if it's because they see something in them that, like, is nostalgic or what, but I feel like they're still attracted. Something keeps them visually attracted. I don't know if it's just their sheer love or what. But like in terms of that, it's also like for visual attraction, right? I still think it's important because of first impressions. If you get a bad first impression of somebody thanks to just the way they look, then that could set you off and like be equivalent to an ick, right? It could be. And then there's also like chances are if I'm not visually attracted to you, then that would have some sort of side effect, because like I've had this opinion where there's so many attractive women that like going just off of looks is impossible, because there's so many that just look amazing. There's so many women that look amazing. And so it's one of those things where I'm not gonna be too picky about that. And then it's something like, if I'm not visually attracted to you, it's because I convince myself that there's something else going on, right? So like, if somebody's overweight, they either have some sort of disease, they have bad eating habits, or they, you know, something, right? They have something. And that's already something I don't want to deal with. So it's not necessarily them, it's just I don't want to deal with it, and so I'm not even gonna bother, right? And so there are other things to it than just visual attraction. Because here's the thing, in a relationship, you can't just consider, oh, I love them. Because, I mean, you got to spend time around them to love them or something. So I'll just never get to that point with somebody that I'm not visually attracted to. Would you consider yourself attractive and worth dating? Everybody has a type. Everybody has a type, but to be honest, no. I don't find myself as attractive, but I'm also, first of all, not gay. Second of all, I don't know. I don't take care of myself. I wear hoodies and sweatpants all the time. I don't even brush my hair or anything. I don't even cut my hair currently. Like, it's one of those things where I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You sound so pessimistic. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What is pessimism?
Pessimism is a mental attitude in which an undesirable outcome is anticipated from a given situation. Do you want me to keep reading?
So you think I hate myself? So you think I just don't expect anything good to happen? It's what, I don't know. I like, here's the thing, right? I'm sorry that I'm this way. I would like to be with a woman that I'm visually attracted to. But for all I know, well, here's the thing. Here's actually something I'll say. Here's something I'll say. In terms of visual attraction, I think something clicks whenever you find somebody that you're interested in. Because with my ex, right? I was never like physically attracted. Yeah, I was never really attracted to the way they looked until I was with them. And then I thought they were the most beautiful person of all time, right? I think there's something about a person when you are dating them and when you are with them that like makes you admire them and think that they look amazing, even if, you know, they're not attractive. I think there's something there. Have you tried bromance? Fuck no. I mean, I have best friends, but no. That'd be weird. If you're comfortable with the way you are, my bad for misjudging you. So pessimism, right? Do you think I'm a pessimist? Which means I just don't expect good outcomes. I have hope that things work out well. Like I have faith that there is such a thing as good karma, and I think that things happen for a reason. And so if I'm ever in a good relationship, then that's cool. But as for my self-confidence, no, God no. I mean, I just don't see it, right? Because like, listen, for being a guy sometimes is a little hard in terms of self-confidence because you're not exactly being told by your friends, oh, you look great. Oh, you know, da 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 da. That's not something guys have. When I know for a fact girls are like, oh, you look beautiful. Oh my God. Because compliments, guys don't give each other compliments, at least not very often. So it is a self-confidence thing, and that's on me. I will blame myself for that. I need to be more confident. But I'm fine with the way I am. I think that things will happen well in the end. And I mean, I'm still working on myself because I do work out every now and then. I do want to be better about it, but I don't care enough. As long as I am active enough to stay healthy, I think it's okay. I think I'm fine with myself. Women are too difficult to understand, at least for me. It's hard for me to understand them too, but I was raised by women. Love is more than skin deep. I know. And that's why I'm saying I think that having a type is kind of misleading because you'll be looking for something when you should be looking for nothing. Because if you're looking for nothing and something appears, then you'll be appreciative and you'll love it. But if you're looking for something, then you'll either be disappointed or you'll turn away something that appears. And you get what I mean? It's hard to say, but you're confident enough to turn on your camera and talk to strangers on the internet. I see that as confidence. I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, with the sunglasses, you could argue that those are like some sort of coping, like way of coping to like show my face without fully showing it. And like even the glasses, like it's one of those things where I don't need these glasses. Like they're on the ground. I want to pick them up, but I'm too lazy to get them out. But like confidence is a fickle thing because there's different like versions of it. There's like egotistical confidence, and then there's the quiet confidence where like they don't really show that they're confident. Like if you looked at them from afar, you wouldn't know that they're like perfectly comfortable in their own skin or anything. Like you wouldn't know that from afar. Like in middle school, I was called depressed. People thought I was depressed when, I mean, I was at a low point because I had just moved, but I was perfectly fine. I've never really felt like I needed to prove anything to anybody. These are sunglasses. These are what I normally wear. And that's what I was mentioning these are what I was talking about whenever I said you could argue that the sunglasses I wear are to hide my face, but they're not. This is my face. This is the face that actually dated a woman. I was once in a relationship with this face. And so that honestly, that gives me enough confidence. If somebody likes you enough, they don't give a shit about what you look like. So it's like, yeah, it's okay. Have confidence in yourself. There's somebody out there for everybody. I want to find the one for me, not just A1, but A1 steak sauce. But it's alright. Just gotta be patient. You'd be surprised how common depression is. Yeah, And I think I'm out of it. Like, I don't know if I actually was depressed at the time or not, but I don't think I ever actually was, because I've never had a therapist. I've never gone to a therapist. I've never had medicine to take or anything. And I'm perfectly fine. I'm happier than I ever was. We deal with depression differently. There is a certain solution for all problems. Yeah. I feel fine though. There's no certain solution. I know what you meant. What happens if you don't want to believe in yourself? If you don't want to believe in yourself, then you have no motivation to believe in yourself. So you need to make yourself motivated to want to believe in yourself, aka faith. And so that can take form in any form of religion. Like the main, I'll be honest, I don't believe in God or anything. I simply believe in karma, which good things happen for things happen for a reason. That's kind of just a mindset I have. That I don't know if that counts as religion, but in terms of like overall religion, I love the idea of religion because it gives people something to believe in, and so like that helps mentally in a lot of ways, and so it's better to believe in something than nothing. Not because you're right or wrong, but because of just the mental state it leaves you in. Do good, get good. I mean, that's my faith, right? Like in the long run, like, and then everything happens for a reason. Like if you go through a bad day, or if you go through a struggle, or if you fuck up or something, you can take it as a learning lesson or something that like you can evolve from, right? You can get better because of. And then good things happen to good people. I don't really know if I believe in good things happen to good people fully, but it's just a mindset that helps me, keep myself going. Suicidal thoughts. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't believe in neither God nor karma. So how do you like motivate yourself to be better? By the way, speaking of religion, super like hyper Christian girls are like, it's like an ick to me. Like I don't think I could ever date another hyper Christian girl because like, or woman, because oh my god, I don't want to go to church every Sunday. I don't want somebody lecturing me about how good God is. I don't need somebody trying to convince me to bring me to the light or whatever. Like, religion is one of those things where I kind of would rather just be with somebody that doesn't give a shit about religion, just like me. Because, like, as good as religion is, I don't want to date somebody that's like super passionate about it. I think of how I'll end up in the future if I continue my current habits and look for ways to improve, have a purpose to exist, struggles enough to fill a man's heart. Yeah. And the thing about that is, your purpose can be small. My current, and it can also change. My purpose currently is to be with my mom. I am the only kid out of me and my two siblings that still lives with my mom because I'm the youngest. She struggled ever since her and my dad divorced. She has struggled, with company. She has struggled having people like she has guys around that she'll talk to, but like she hasn't settled down with any, and she would be living alone. She would be an empty nester, and so my purpose currently is to keep her company, But that purpose can change, and you can also have multiple purposes. Your purpose can be to be a good friend to those you're close to. It can be to, just help out around or whatever. I don't know. I don't believe in karma, just that if I do something good, others are probably going to see it. The thing about that is that I don't care if my good shit is seen. I think it'd be hypocritical if I expected I think it'd be hypocritical if I expected my good deeds to be seen and my bad deeds to go ignored. So I simply just don't care. Good or bad, I'll do whatever, you know, I feel is best. And I say that I make bad jokes. I probably make people uncomfortable. I probably make people a little insecure. And like that's completely on me. But I don't care enough. And like I'm also willing to give compliments. I'm also like I'm willing to insult, I'm willing to compliment. But I want both to be treated the same as just opposite ends of like opposite sides of the same coin. They both can affect somebody's day just the same. The thing is that if I do good, it's good in general. I mean, yeah, but I feel like there's no good or bad. I feel like that's very objective, good and bad. And so I'd rather just do whatever works for me. Because you can't please everybody. And so I just refuse to actually try and stress myself out to please everybody. Well, I say refuse, I try. You know, I'm a bit of a people pleaser. I hate like whenever I play competitive games like Marvel Rivals, I feel like I'm always at fault because I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the other people. I don't know any of that. And so I try my best, and then if we lose, and then I'm like, shit, I'm the problem. You know, it's not even that I'm the problem, it's that I could have done better or something. And I don't know if that's insecurity or just like, you know, I just don't like blaming other people, especially whenever I don't know what's going on in their lives. Like, that's something that I think a lot of people don't think about is that, like, it's like when people are driving terribly, playing poorly, whenever they're in a bad mood, stuff like that. You never know what's going on in somebody else's life, and so like you know you don't know that they're always like that, and so it's hard to really have anything against them just because of that. What are we talking about? I don't know. I'm just yapping. I'm shocked I'm still even playing. I think after this stage I might try to end stream. Blaming others is not a good idea when you're not sure. Even if I am sure, blaming others doesn't help anything. So you might as well just improve yourself instead of trying to blame others. And I should be better about that as well. Gotta go now, bye. Alright, see ya. I'm also ending stream soon, so thanks for being here. I wonder if do my eyes look like they have bags, or are my eyes just deep into my fucking skull so that, you know, there's shadows? I don't know. Also, this can move up again. I hate how my camera like tilts. It's kind of annoying. But I think I'm done yapping. I do believe myself to be done yapping, done streaming for today. I will be gone all weekend. I will be gone all weekend, and I think I'm getting back on Tuesday, so I might stream on Wednesday next. I think Wednesday will be my next stream. Either that or I'll wait until next Friday because there should be a guarantee on. Unless the guarantee starts on Wednesday. It could be. Well, wait, I'm not even going to take advantage of the guarantee. Oh, whatever. I gotta keep coloring cat girl? What? You're coloring a cat girl? Have a great day, you too, Fire. Alright, I guess I'll do the outro. If you did enjoy, please do come back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.